So once you feel comfortable with the if statement, we can look at the if-else statement. So go ahead and put that there. And now we have a new word that NetBeans is going to highlight in blue for us. Else, right here. Now if you have the if statement down, else really makes a lot of sense. What this is going to do is it's going to be executed if whatever you put in the if statement was false. So when this runs, either this line is going to be run or this line is going to be run, not both of them. So if x is greater than 5, we're going to run this block of code. Else, we're going to run this block of code. So let's run it and see what happens. Remember, we have x set to 0. So we run, and x is not greater than 5. If we change x back to 10 and run it, x is greater than 5. So on any particular run, only one of these will be true, the if, else. And if you feel comfortable with that, there's one more layer you can put on top of this, where you can start chaining together ifs and elses. So we can say if x is greater than 5, else if x is greater than 8, hang on a second, that doesn't make sense. Let's say else if x is less than 3. So now, only one of these three statements is going to happen. Let's just go ahead and run this a few times and see what happens. So when we have x greater than 10, we run it, and again we get x is greater than 5. What happened here was we created x, we check it against the first if, and x is greater than 5, true. And so we print out x is greater than 5. And the rest of these do not get evaluated because the first one evaluated to true. So let's change this to something different. X is 2. We run that. Oh, this time we get something different. X is less than 3. What happened this time was we checked if x is greater than 5, and that was false because x is 2. So we went to else if x is less than 3. In that case, this one was true because 2 is less than 3, and so we print out x is less than 3. Now if we change it to the very last one and run that, we get the last case. X is between 3 and 5. So when x is 4, if x is greater than if 4 is greater than 5, that's false, so we don't do that. Is x, which is 4, less than 3? No, so we don't do that. Else, well, we'll always do this, and so we'll always do this when the first two don't evaluate to true. Print line, x is between 3 and 5. So those are the basics of the if and the else statement. You can make these really complicated and chain a lot of more stuff on, but we'll stick with the basics for now. Thanks.